Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Shahar Shenanigans. And with this episode, we're gonna tell you what is my next buy. Here at LRG Wraps, our home in Southern California. This is what the 9th car that I'm bringing here. I brought the green Eclipse, the purple Eclipse. We did two Sukis over here, the S2000s, the Supra, the Skyline. What else? I've done another car, the Jetta, the Integra GSR. Pretty much all of them went through Red and the team over here, and it's just an amazing shop, amazing family vibe, and everybody they care about the car, especially Red, and it just feels so good to be back here every time I come by. The newest we're talking about you, so
oh boy.
Newest addition to the family. I've recently been hanging out with my buddy, with two good friends, Sung and Eric, for the past few years that kind of made the old school Z's go up on me a little bit. I've never seen them before I moved here. I moved here from Israel almost 4 years ago, and I think we only had like one in the country that's now belonged to a good friend of mine, Ofer. And I was like, oh, that car is cool, but I don't know. This car specifically is a car that I known about for a good minute. It's a guy that I know that started an engine swap. I'm really into resto mods. I'm really into modified cars, especially when I'm here in the US. So to take a 70s car and put like a Mata engine in it, I don't know if the purist is gonna hate me or not, but I really dig those kind of stuff, and I really like the old school and the new school combination. Back home in Israel, I had a nice Trans Am. I built actually two, another one with an LS3, so it's cool to bring the two worlds together. And check this out, let's talk about it a little more. So this is a brand new project. It's a 1971 Series 1 Datsun 240Z. Seen it on Techno Toys suspension, new LED headlights, xenon lights. We got like a CCW replica wheels. We got vintage air AC in it. We got speed hut gauges. The car is really cool. We did power windows conversion on it. We kind of slicked the body with getting rid of the bumpers, so front bumper, rear bumper, the lid. The car was originally gold. Mid-project with the guy I know that was trying to do all the fabrication and engine swap. Started doing it red, but it didn't hold on too good. The front was kind of rusty as far as fenders and the hood, so we replaced everything with new, whatever we could find. And the main thing over here is a full swap out of a 2005 Nissan 350Z. So we got the VQ35DE in it. We upgraded the intake manifold. We got the 6-speed manual in it, the CD009. Great suspension. The car is really cool, really cool. It's a 71, so it's a little bit more rare than the others. It has all those 71 features and cool stuff on it, from the gas tank knob to the vertical frost line on the back windshield, the gas tank like fume vents. Inside you can recognize the 71 with like it has those special seats in it with like the recline thing. It did came with the rear steering wheel of a 71 with those recessed square. I already switched it to the Sunking Energy Fuguzi collab special steering wheel that they did with the hub. So this is their special edition hub. This is another steering wheel out of my GTR because the other one is so precious to me. So it's home. When I go to car shows, I'm gonna put the other one in, the Fuguzi steering wheel. This is a super cool steering wheel by NRG that they sponsored for the GTR. So thank you, NRG. Love it. That's why I'm driving with it on the actual Z. Check this out. Crazy cool, huh? What's up, man?
You keep putting me to work.
I'm trying. So what do you think?
I'm becoming a body guy. No more nice pimped out brand new paint jobs.
Yeah.
Like,
you know, you gotta put that money to work, man.
Yeah. Old school bands.
Bro, this is what? Car number 9 in here?
10.
I don't know if anybody knows, but the 10 is probably gonna be for free. It's like a program. You bring 9 cars, the 10 is on the house. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's pretty much to wrap it. Not sure about the color yet. What do you think?
Well, it's you want something bright that's gonna be flashy. And we do have a bright yellow.
I mean, every Fast and Furious car gotta be bright, right?
Yeah. You got to see it from at least a quarter mile.
So looking at it, what's your thought about it? What's your
Yeah. I mean,
what do you
it's
think the
gonna
process
obviously
is
need
gonna
some
be like?
sanding. A little bit into the primer on this one.
Right?
We'll just have to level this off.
Sand it down.
It looks like this is primed, but there's some areas where it cracked, so we'll have
Yeah,
to
when I
fill.
brought the car, the roof was the roof was all full of cracks. So I let LA Masters, the guys that did the Jetta, I let them just fix it and do some Bondo on it. Obviously, it needs a little bit more light sanding and some filling.
Yeah, so I'll have to sand here to get the union. This, for those of you who aren't old like me, you'll remember this old style. I didn't remember until I saw it. I get some areas here, we're gonna have to really flatten out and probably have to Bondo.
Bondo some more over here.
Yeah, almost clear coat. It's gonna be quite a bit of work. We're doing some of the sanding.
It's pretty straight, but it was like
Got a little
it was
rust
sitting
over
outside
here.
in the sun for a good minute.
A
So
little rust forming up underneath here.
Yeah.
More clear coat. A lot more clear coat over here. Just like the normal spots on the cars on the upside
right,
where the sun's just cooking them.
correct.
I have to. You were talking about bringing the other mirror.
Yeah, I have the OEM mirror. I'll just
that would
I'll
fill
just
all
bring
this.
that.
Otherwise, we're stuck with a hole.
Correct. Okay, carbon fiber mirrors for sale, guys.
Yeah, $7.99.
It's a 1+1. You buy the left one, you get the right one for free.
When I put this back on, you want me to move the windshield wipers up a little higher? You're kind of riding your trim here.
Yeah.
That one was
Sure.
hanging off the trim, so
Yeah.
move it up a little bit.
When you put it back, if you
Yeah.
can align it to be just a little bit more up, so it wouldn't mess with the trim.
I love the old lights, how they just unscrew from the front. It makes it easy.
Yeah.
On your grill,
The grill.
you just want to stick with just the black. 'Cause obviously, that's not going to hold the wrap at all.
Yeah. I mean, we can.
Just black this out.
Yeah. Just paint it. Paint it black.
Does it have a piece that goes in here?
No, it doesn't. Usually the bumper, there's like a piece of bumper that's supposed to go. We like the slicker look.
Yeah.
It's right here, but normally instead of these two, there's like a bumper that goes across and kind of fill this in.
At least all that's in good shape.
Yeah.
The ends aren't all gnarly. Just try to. I'll take most of these parts off.
Okay.
Because with the union, with this kind of seam, you can't tuck it in.
Yeah.
So you want to separate everything so you can go fully behind it and then marry the two back together.
Right.
But these cars are easy to come apart. They're not like today's stuff. There's just a couple screws and they pop off.
Yeah.
So,
You see, You know, easy cars. That's yours. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Red. What's gonna be the hardest part to wrap? What's the most challenging thing you're like
Sometimes I don't know that till I'm actually doing it.
That's fair.
I mean, some of the more challenging things obviously are going to be these headlights because of the complexity there, but it may end up being easier than I thought. You know, the cowl is always difficult because trying to get them to stay down in here. So this is always an area of, you know, these aren't a problem. These are the ones that, you know, you're slitting these, but without an actual paint job, it doesn't adhere quite the same. I don't think any problem for the doors or quarter. We're gonna have to make up a seam because this is a unibody right here. I don't have a set area to make a seam, so.
I think that's the most complicated piece to kind of blend. Not that it's complicated to wrap the hood, the roof, but to have that seam line.
Have it look like it makes sense.
Because most cars would have that trim over here that you can do the seam.
Yeah.
But this one obviously doesn't.
And otherwise, you'd have to come down to here, and then it would have to follow all the way through.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Otherwise, it would look different. So
probably just do it here.
Probably just connect it up here.
In an angle or straight or whatever looks best.
Yeah.
So if it's not hard and it's easy, probably I'll get a discount.
Yeah. Oh, this is easy.
I mean, I'm a Jew. I gotta get something out of it, right?
So after I'm done with this car, there'll be a closeout sale because I'll be out of business.
Is there any problem with the car right now, mechanical wise?
So the whole swap was just, it was just done, right? So obviously there's some normal issues with a brand new swap. Every once in a while we get some kind of vapor lock fuel issues. The swap was done nice and it was done good, but saying that, it's a 1971 car. It was a carburetor car. The fuel tank has such small like nipples going out of it for the fuel lines, and it wasn't really engineered or for a fuel injection. So it doesn't happen too often, but it does happen, and it's something that we need to solve. There's two options of solutions to go on it. Either we take the tank out and we just get a tank out of 280Z, which was fuel injected back then, so the lines would be thicker, the return, and it has some dividers in the tank, so the fuel doesn't get to move that much when you're going to the track or whatever. Second option, which probably may be a little bit easier for me, harder for the builder, I'm probably gonna go to Eric's Racing, which is one of the best guys I know. For 240s or any old school car really, and we're probably gonna custom make a surge tank with a separate pump. That way the fuel pump would just take the gas from the original tank to that surge tank, and that surge tank would always be full with a separate pump that goes to the engine, and then there's a good flow, so it doesn't put a lot of pressure on the original tank and the other fuel pump that we put in, and then the other one is always full. So I think that would solve the problem. That's pretty much the only problem I can think of. Other than that, it needs some alignment. We lowered that, we stanced it, we cumbered it, but it still needs some kind of alignment. Other than that, it's God bless, it's pretty good. Eric's Racing just finished tuning it yesterday. Good tune. The car put down 280 horsepower to the wheels. such a light car. It's crazy. It's a 6-speed. The car is good. So stay tuned for part number 2 of this build, and it's gonna be exciting.